and there is one independent variable. Okay, that is what simple linear regression is all about. But what about multiple linear regression? Under multiple linear regression, there is one dependent and multiple independent. So one dependent and multiple independent. So a simple linear regression is one dependent plus one independent. So then multiple linear regression is when there is one dependent plus multiple independent. So this is exactly what it means. So you must first identify. So when you look at any equation, the first thing you need to do is to determine whether they are simple or multiple. For example, look at this equation that you have on the screen now. This is an example of a simple linear regression. Why is it a simple linear regression? I'm going to show you now. Because you only have just one independent, which is just the x1. Okay, you have just one independent, which is the what? The x1. So this y now, y is your dependent variable because it depends on the outcome of whatever you have here. Y depends on the outcome here. Then this b1 here is known as your intersect. This b1 is your what? Intersect. Then this b2 is your slope. This b2 is your what? Slope. So when you are talking about consumption, you can also call this b2 your marginal propensity to consume. Marginal propensity to consume, MPC. Okay, why this x1 is your independent variable. X1 is your independent variable. So this y is your dependent variable. Why? Because y depends on the outcome. So any changes in x now will automatically affect your y. Okay, any changing in your x will automatically affect your y. For example, now, if you can say impact of income on consumption, look at those two things now. Impact of income on consumption. We have two things here. One is the income. Okay, one is the income. Okay, the other one is what? Consumption. Consumption, what you are consuming. So if your income increase, there is tendency that what you are consuming will also increase. Okay, so in that case, that your income, that if it increase, your consumption will also what? Increase. So that your income is your independent variable. So what is your dependent variable? Your dependent variable is your consumption. So in that case, your y is your consumption. So y is going to be your consumption, because if that income change, your what? Your consumption change too. So you can say that if your income is now 0, now this b1 is your intersect, which means that at every level, your consumption will remain static. Let's assume that your income is 0, your consumption will remain static, which is this b1 now. So this b1 is always like an intersect. So let me show you a diagram now. Let me show you a diagram. So suppose we have this chart. Suppose we have this table. We have this chart now. We have this chart. Okay. This is your income. Income is here. Income is here. Why? This is your consumption. This is your consumption. So this is your consumption, right? So if your income is 0, your consumption will still be something. So let's say you have something like this. So this particular point here, where your income is 0 and you have a consumption, this is what we call intersect. Intersect, right? This particular point, we know here at this junction, your income is 0 here, but you still consume something. Even if you don't earn anything, you still drink water. That water you are drinking is consumption, correct? So at a point where your income is 0 and you are still consuming something, that junction is your intersect. Now, if this income now increases now, then your consumption will no longer be here. It will also increase, maybe to this now. So as your income is increasing, your consumption is also increasing. But at a point where your income is 0, that is your intersect. Now, when your income is increasing and your consumption is increasing too, that is what we call slope. So let me show you where that slope is. So slope is this your B2 here, beta 2 cap is also known as your slope, or you call it MPC. So if your X1 now, X1 is your dependent, right? X1 is your independent variables, right? So if your X1 is 0, that means your slope will also be 0. 0 times 0 is 0. That means it will only remain at B1, beta 1 cap here. So that is just, so first of all, understand this relationship here, because every questions that you solve, Prof will always request that we should interpret our answer. So I will try as much as possible to interpret our answer. Please, who does not understand this simple linear regression explanation I've just done, so I can re-explain? Sorry, do you have any questions, or does somebody have a better way of explaining it than what I've just explained now? Let me hold on for a few seconds, please.
The
Anybody?
only challenge that I have is that your graph that you just showed, because my little planning is that Y should be our income and consumption should be the X, but it's like you place it the other way around.
Okay, Y should be no, I think you should not cram, sir. Look at it. Which one is depending on which one? It is your income that is it is your consumption that is depending on the income. Is that not so?
Yes.
Which one is depending on which one?
X
Please
should
carry
be
on.
Y should be depending on X. So
Y should be depending on income.
Yes.
Dependent variable, right? That is what we have just done now. See, Y
is
our dependent.
The income, X is the consumption.
Y is the income.
Y is the income, X is the consumption.
Why is the consumption?
Baba is going by normal math. You know, normal math, X is always on vertical axis. Y is always on horizontal axis.
Please, so thou shalt not
the vertical axis.
Thou shalt not cram. Thou shalt not cram. Just understand
the vertical axis.
Yeah, thou shalt not cram. If you cram, you miss it. First of all, understand which one is depending on which one. It is your consumptions that it is depending on your income, right? It is when your income goes up that your consumption changes. Now, no be so. If your income is static, your consumption doesn't move. So your consumption is always here. That is why this beta 2 cap is called marginal propensity to consume, because it's a function of this X1. That is why beta 2 is your marginal. So this Y we have here now is dependent. Why your consumption is independent? Because Y is depending on Y is your, what did I call it this Y? Y is your dependent. Consumption is your independent. Yes, please.
Working in Nigeria.
Eh?
Our income is, that law is not working in Nigeria. Our income is not increasing. Our consumption is increasing.
Well, go and meet Prof. Those whoever that formulate this policy. So let's move on now. Let's move on. So I think I've been able to explain that now. So let's look at this question now. We have to be very fast. So let's look at this question. The question goes thus. Hypothesis data.
Can you please go back to that first question?
This is it now. This is the question. I want to solve it now.
No, I was seeing series before.
I'm not there yet. I'm coming back to this. Don't worry. I have about 3 questions I want to take tonight. So let's start with the first one. Yeah, let's start with the first one. We'll solve the 3 together. So that's just the job. Then in between, Manuel still have some things to discuss with us. So before we finish. All right. This is the question. Please don't let us cram anything. Let's understand. I was actually cramming, and that was where I lagged during my test. More lagged on during the test. I chopped beans because I was cramming. And I realized that is when you understand that you truly be. If the lecturer let them twist your question in 1 millionth way. Once you understand the principle, nothing they happen. But if you cram, the moment I just utter something, it will alter your entire cramming. I will just change one thing and your cramming scatter straight away. So please don't cram. Now, look at this question now. Look at this question. So a guy said that Y is always income. Look at this now. Are you blaming the lecturer that said, okay, your Y is your consumption here, X is income. So your guy that said Y is always income, now you'll be confused when you look at this question. No be so. You say Y is always income. There is no rule that said that Y will always be income. Y is just an alphabet. So look at this now. If you look at this one now, that guy will chop beans straight away. Okay. All right, let's look at this now. Hypothetical data of daily consumption and income. So first observation, we have develop a simple linear regression for this model. with the identification of the regress and y or something. Then, okay, from your regression equation, get an estimate of the consumption for an income of 20. Okay, then use the above estimate regression to prove that the sum of residual is equal to 0. Okay, okay. Then interpret your result, calculate the coefficient or whatever. So this is the question. So let's solve this now. Let's solve it. So I want to bring down the table. Sorry, I'm trying to draw the table.
But the first one is asking us for an equation.
Don't worry, you cannot draw your equation if you don't get your beta 2 and beta 1, sir. Emma Cram, sir. Yeah? You must
Okay,
get
sir.
your beta 2 and yes. Everybody want to cram. I mean, I'm not gonna allow you guys to cram you. You cannot draw the equation. You must get your beta 2 and beta 1. Those are the factors that you put in your equation. Okay. All right. So we have our y and we have our x here. Okay. Y and x. So the y we have is 1 2 1 2 5 1 2 5 1 2 5 3 4. Oh, sorry. 1 2 5 3 4. Right? This is our y. Then what's our x? 2 3 2 3 2 3 10 2 3 10 7 8 2 3 10 7 8. So this is our x. Then you need to have your total here. So sorry. So I'll call this one my summation. Or let me bring that summation sign. I'll call it my summation. Everything you have under that row is your summation. Insert sign symbol. What was it? Yeah, this is a summation, correct. So now, so if you want to calculate this now, so your regression equation is y y y equal to what? Your beta 1 cap, I mean beta 1, beta subscript 1, okay, plus what? Plus what? Beta 2, plus beta subscript 2, then you have your x1, your x1. So this quickly, remember what we were taught under financial planning. So if you want to calculate your beta 2, your beta 2, is going to be what? Is your summation x, summation y, Abi? Is n summation xy minus summation x, summation y. Have you guys forgotten this thing that Professor Lover taught us? Then, okay, you now divide it by what? You divide it by n summation.
Summation S square.
So some n, you divide it by
Kazim,
n. Yeah?
Kazim,
Yes,
are you
please.
saying this beta 1, beta 2 is the same thing as y equal to a plus bx that we did in financial planning?
Yes,
no.
now, Governor. Yes. Nothing has changed.
Ah, yes, true. Why would I
That's
go
what
write
Governor
this
change,
jargon? They
you now the
confuse
same
people.
thing. It shock you, Abi.
Why would they
well,
confuse me?
during the class, he's facing something else. He wasn't facing lecture during the class.
And now you know, so now Oma sit down beside me.
So this is the formula for beta 2. Summation x like this into, yeah. Are you guys together? So this is the formula now. So you need to bring out this formula from this table now. You need to ensure that you have this variable. So the first thing is that we can get our xy easily. Our xy is x times y. Then we can get summation x, summation y. So if you total up all this now, it gives you summation y. If you total up all this, it gives you summation x. xy, you can total it.
Sorry,
Then
everybody.
they will
Good
get.
evening. Casey, please,
Good
I want to
evening.
say something.
Yeah.
Okay, you can also write the other formula, the one the man gave us, the one that x minus x bar into brackets y minus y bar into brackets. We also get the same answer. So you can just write that one.
Okay, or you can use this formula. Oh yeah, call it for me. Y
Casey,
x.
please, who is that? Is that for me?
Yes, x minus x bar. Okay. My x minus x bar. Oh yeah, call it for me, please. I've forgotten. This is mommy I know. I can.
Bracket y minus y bar. Y minus y bar.
Y bar. Okay. Don't worry, I will put the bar later. Divided by what?
Divided by summation x minus x bar squared.
Yeah.
Minus summation what?
Summation x minus x bar squared.
X minus
x bar squared.
X bar, everything squared, Abby. Like this.
Yes. No. Only the x minus x bar. You square only the x minus x bar.
X minus x bar. Like this.
The second bracket will come before the first x. One bracket.
Okay,
there.
this one. Like this?
No, after. Maybe before.
Oh, I'm not getting you.
Put the opening bracket in front of
the
x.
Opening bracket will come before, not before the summation. It's come before the x
into brackets.
Is it like this?
Exactly. Yes. Then the closing then square. Exactly.
So let me put the bar there.
The first formula, the numerator is negative, not positive.
I'm coming. Let me help them put it. But me, I'm not using this one. No, I'm using the one I'm used to. Okay, so if you follow this method, so you will get the same answer. Yeah, I saw it in the man's book.
Just to put summation in the numerator. Summation in front of that one. No. Up.
Negative for the second one.
No, up.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. It's copying it.
Yeah, any formula you want to use, you follow it. But me, I'm still used to this one because I remember I'm financial planning. Okay, so I have my xy. I need x squared. I need s squared.
Please,
so if you follow
yeah,
please.
I have a question. What's the difference between bar and cap? Like x cap, x bar. What's the difference?
Okay, the difference is okay. Answer.
Can I explain?
Professor, answer.
Cap means estimate. Why for bar? Bar means mean.
Mean or expected value.
Mean. Like S bar means mean. Anything bar, it means
mean and expected value is the same now.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
all right. Can I continue? Okay, let's do it now. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times. Oh yeah, let's move on. We have plenty of questions to solve. 2 times 1 to 2 times 3 is 6, Abby. Then the next one is what? 5 times 10 is 50, right? 5 times 10 is 50, correct? Then 3 times 7 is 21, okay? Then 4 times 8 is 32, okay? Then you now square your x to x squared. 2 times 2 raised to power 2 is 4, Abby. Then 3 raised to power 3 is 9, Abby. Then 10 times 10 raised to power 2 is 100. Right, then 7 raised to power 2 is 49. Then 8 raised to power 2 is 64. So once you do this now, get the total for me, please. Fast. You total everything from the beginning to the end. Total everything from the beginning to the end. So this one, I have 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 3. 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4.
15.
This gives us 15. Okay.
30.
This one is 30. And this one called 2 plus 6 plus 50 plus 21 plus 32. 111. Okay. 4 plus 9 plus 100 plus 49 plus 64. 226. 226. Okay, so this is what we have now. So we just slot 226. 226. So it's 4 plus 9 plus 100 plus 49 plus 64. It's 226. So how do you get to 3? Okay, so I'm using this first equation. I'm using this first equation, please. I'm not using the second one. So if I'm to use this first equation, I will just use beta 2. I will say beta 2 equal to n. What is my n? N is your number of observation. So if you check now, how many observations do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5. Hello, there are 5 observations. This is your n. There are 5 observations. So 5 observations. So I will say 5 multiplied by what is summation xy? So this is our xy. Summation of it is 111. Okay, so 5 times, I don't want to look like 5 times 111. 111, okay, 5 times 111 minus what summation x? X alone is 30. 30 times what? Summation y. Y is what? 15. Like this. So when you do this now, you close it, then you come under it. Under. So we have n, which is 5. S square. What summation x square here? Summation s square is 226. This 226, Abby. So you come here, you put 226 here. 226, okay? Minus summation x. What is summation x? Summation x is 30. Then 30 square. 30 raised to power what? 2. X square, like this. So, and somebody give us the final answer so that we don't waste time in doing one by one. If you have a scientific calculator, you should be able to do it once. Okay? 5 times 111 minus 30 times 15. The numerator should be 105. Okay? Then the one below should be what? What should be 5 times 226 into 30 square? The one below is 230. Okay? So, hello, are you guys? So 105 divided by 230, what do we have? I got 0.4565. So I noticed that in the mass approach, you normally use 4 decimal places. Guys, am I audible, everybody? Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, please.
So
Yes,
you
very
normally use
audible.
5 decimal places. So let's use the 5 decimal places too. So hello, this is what I am solving. A part of the question is what I am solving. A, develop a regression model. So now we've gotten B2. So your beta 1 too has its own formula. This beta 1 has its own formula. So your beta 1 is equal to your y cap. Okay, y cap minus
Can I?
b. Yeah, ask.
You know that when he's
Okay.
doing the estimate, you always put the like SRF function. You will say you always put a cap on that beta. Will it be wrong to also do the same here, in as much that we are trying to estimate the value of the beta?
Yeah, whatever it doesn't make any difference actually, because whatever thing we are getting there is an estimate of a value, right? Although we are going to test that random error to make sure that they equal to 0. But whatever we are doing is also an estimate. You can, if you can, that's not a problem. You can.
All right.
So we have B2.
So
So Y
when
bar.
you are estimating, it's necessary you put your cap on. Very, very
Okay.
necessary, because that is what shows that is an estimate. If you just put it
X.
as a B, it will be like the observation, not the estimate. So we must
So
put the
this
bar.
is okay. Okay. So I'm coming here. I'm coming. So this is our beta 1 now. So in a nutshell now, what the econometrics guy is saying now is that this is our final answer here. We should put a cap on it like this. Abi, is that what you are saying?
Yes.
So this is the formula for, beta 2, beta 2, cap x. So this is the formula for your B1. Sorry, this is the formula for your B1. So your B1 is equal to y.
Sorry,
Your
Kazim.
Yes,
Kazim,
please. Yes,
I want
please.
to ask that guy that is talking about beta cap. This one now, we are using everything that was given to us. Why is it an estimate?
Because
Okay, do you want to
X
answer him
and
or
Y.
before I shoot?
I think I can answer that
I
one.
didn't understand your question. I didn't get your
X
I said
question.
and Y.
we are using everything that was given to us. So why are we going to put cap on it to show that it's an estimate? Because I think
Um,
Uh,
estimate has to do with sample. Is it? Am I getting it wrong?
so,
Correct. Correct.
so,
Correct. Correct. Correct.
so
so you
I think
the reason why you are putting the cap is because you've estimated the value of beta one. So I just tell you beta one is this, but the estimate when you've put it into your regression equation, I mean your calculation, the formula, what you have is an estimate of that line. When we are going to solve our this thing now, our the regression line is going to be estimate that we are going to be putting there, not the whole population. Do you understand?
Sorry, can I add something to it?
Please go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so from my own perspective, the reason why I would say that we should put what's it called, cap on top of it, why it should be a cap is because it's difference between what is a population regression function and a sample regression function. Because when it's a sample regression function, you've already extracted your observations, what you are testing. So generally, when there is a complex observation, whatever data you've spooled, panel, longitudinal, whatever data it is, the
Cross
way it's
sectional.
wide like that, exactly, as wide as it is like that, you cannot use that alone. So by the time you sample it up, you already have a sample regression function, which
Yeah.
already shows the calculated value of what you are trying to get. And by the time you want to
Because
estimate, that's why that B cap would always have a cap to say that I want to
yeah.
calculate. It's an estimate of something.
Okay.
So
Also,
that's
and
how
for
I
your
see it.
information too, what we have here also is an observation. This observation is from a pool of data. First
the
observation,
actual
second
value.
observation, the observation from a pool of data. They just observe. So it's more or less like we're working with a sample data. So in most cases, I think we'll be working with a sample data.
Exactly.
That's
It's
why
sample data
I
that you
align
have
with
on
them
it.
that we should just put let's be wearing cap for all our observation. Let's be wearing cap for them, please,
But I
for our
think
final
if we
answer.
Now
are
I
given,
understand.
if you're asked to do, like, let's say you're asked to find the Y for, let's say, in the maybe in 2050, what would be the Y? That becomes an estimated Y because that is not yet an observation. You don't have the data. You're already estimating. But for the ones we have
Yeah,
here, the actual values, the actual data we already have. It's only the better we are trying to estimate what the values will be.
correct, correct, correct. I think I'm enjoying myself
Sorry.
this evening because
Sorry, please. I want to add
okay,
something as well. And again, our Y cap is equal to our beta one cap, beta one cap plus beta two cap, plus beta two cap X. Do you guys get me?
yes, 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 yes. Continue. This is the
So
equation
our
now,
Y
right? We have the
cap,
equation here.
yes, our Y estimate is equal to our beta one cap plus beta two cap X. So
Hmm.
that's just what I want to add.
Okay, thank you. So today, I'm only leading the question, right? If you ask me technical question, me I know sabi econometrics too much. I'm just leading. So, but I have lot of people that are expert that can always come out and explain more. So if you ask me a question and I'm unable to explain, I have other professors that can assist. I'm just leading the conversation. So please, this is not my area of core competence, but we are all learning. I'm actually learning more this evening because of all this interjection and additions to what I'm saying. So what is
As
your
in
Y cap?
duration at the
Okay, hold the next week. Now I'll show you shake again next week. You will see investment question next week. You run away. Wait. I'm gonna prove Professor Lowe for us next week. Wait for me till that time. Okay,
Absolutely.
okay. So what is your y bar? Your y bar is basically your mean of y. So your y bar is your mean of y. So should I show the working or we should just do it straight away? Since our y is 15, mean will be 15 divided by the number of observations. That's 15 divided by 5. That's about 5. So your y bar is about 15 divided by 5. That's 3, Abi. Your y bar will be 3. I hope you guys understand, Abi. Mean of y. Your y bar is mean of. Hello, do we understand this? So I can just move on with this.
No, I don't.
Your y bar.
Kazim, please show it, please.
No, the problem with drawing this bar, I need to be going to symbol
y
to be
bar is
drawing.
summation y over n.
And I mean, showing the y bar. Okay, let me just write it like this. You guys will know.
Just write summation y over n.
Okay, I made the type now. To put that bar, I need to go to symbol and pick the something.
You
So I'll
don't
just
need
say
bar.
y.
You don't need bar.
I'll just say y bar. Y bar is equal to summation. Is equal to summation y divided by n. I think you know it's clear like this, divided by n. So this is your y bar, summation y divided by n. So this is 15 divided by what? 3. I mean divided by 5, which is what? 3. Which is what? 3. Which is what? 3. So this is it. All right. So this is 3. Then B2, we already have our B2. Our B2 is 0.4565. Okay. Into what is bar x bar? So x bar is same thing as x bar. Our x bar is what? Is equal to summation x divided by n. Divided by n. So that gives us what? X bar is what now? So what's our summation x? Summation x is 30 divided by 5. That's summation x is 30. That's 30 divided by 5. So what's the answer, please? This should be 6, Abby. 6. Am I correct?
Yes.
6.
Yes.
So 6. So what's our beta 1 now? Give me a final answer. What's our beta 1, please?
0.261.
So our beta 1 is 0.261. So please, we have not answered the question yet. We have not answered the question. So the solution to the question is that we should write what did they say we should write? Let's read now. We have not answered the question yet. They say, develop a simple linear equation for this model with the identification of regress something something. So our simple linear regression is going to be what? All my cap are moving on, are removing on. So let me write it there. Let me write it below here. Simple linear regression equation. This is the solution, Gogon. This is the solution to the answer. That is it. This is the solution to the answer. It's equal to this y
equal to 0.26.
Y equal to y
Not to
equal
get
to
here.
0. What more?
Mo ti mọ̀. Mi mọ̀ pé pleasure plan là ń ṣe.
Y is equal to 0.261.
0.4.
0.4565x. That's all. This is your equation. Solution. This is the solution that they say we should do.
This one is
okay.
A gunner.
This is your okay. Now let's look at the second one now. From your solution above, get an estimate. Okay, let me write it down. So this is the second part. From your solution from your solve regression equation, get an estimate of the consumption of an income of 20. So if x1 is 20, now hello, see what the professor did here. So just a minute. Professor makes our income a dependent variables and makes our consumption. Sorry. He makes our income independent and our consumption dependent, which is so that means his income was independent and consumption dependent. That was how it formed this here now. So your consumption is your Y, which is a dependent, and your income is the one that you'll be changing independent. So if your income change, your consumption change, right? So if your income is static, your consumption will remain static. Okay. So somebody wanted to speak, and the persons go ahead and speak now, please.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. That's why it's not supposed to be Y cap. It's equal to 0.261.
See all this cap that you guys are wearing, and I don't know. This is how it should be now.
Y means actual. So means we are doing Y cap. So that's what
are you saying that our equation should be in cap? Is that what you are saying?
Yes, this one should be in cap because it's an estimate, not an actual.
All this
Y.
cap, so all these cap people, I don't know. Okay, can who are the experts speak on this? The econometrics guru, Kayode, can you speak on this? Am I okay with the solution like
Yes,
this,
it's
or do you
correct.
want cap?
Yes, it's
Azim,
Eh?
correct. It has to be
There should
Y
be a
cap.
cap.
I think
The
it
Y
is
should
either
get a
you
cap.
put cap,
Why should get a cap?
it is either you put
Why
cap
should
or you leave it as Y and add the error term.
okay, we should leave it as Y and add plus U like
Add
this.
error term
Oh,
or you
don't
put
add the
cap
time.
or you put
Don't
cap
add the
without the
time
error
to it.
term.
No,
Okay,
Y cap.
why are we
They
arguing?
will
Let's
put
check
the
the way
cap.
the
Just
let's
put the
check
cap
this.
and leave
Let's
it like
check
that.
the let's check the lecturer's solution now. I'm even
Okay.
tired of this argument. Let's check the lecturer's solution. I have everything here. So I have it here. All these cap people are wearing up and down here. We are not ready. I say you're making it look as it's Solomon's introduction. Okay. This is a this is the question. Okay, let's see how the lecturer form his own solution. Okay,
Well,
Yeah,
okay, he put cap on it, so he wear cap on it. See, he wear cap for the Y. So
yeah.
let's wear cap for our Y. Yeah, thank you so much. So we are let's wear cap for it like this. So the next one is that
You know, this thing, when we get to where we are looking for our error time, that's when we understand the value of this cap that we are putting on this thing. Because it's now going to be our estimate minus
Yeah.
the observation. That's where we'll get the error.
Observation.
You understand?
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
so
exactly.
I know the
thank
kilo
you,
so
sir.
kò yé mi o.
So
We'll
Is
get there.
when we
We'll
want
get
to
there.
let's
now
continue.
calculate error term, our stochastic element. That's when we'll now
Mm,
know the value of the Y cap that we're putting because
Y cap.
it will be Y minus Y cap. And if you don't know which
mm.
one is your Y cap, you can go and get it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, let's solve these ones now. Let's solve this. Let's solve it. From your social relation, get an estimate of the consumption if income is 20. So in this case now, if X is 20, what's going to be your consumption? So calculate it. Give me the answer. We are done with that. Let's move on to the next question. So
Casey, this why
0.261.
we didn't put
Yeah.
Solomon wedding cap o.
No, let me
This
get the
why
answer. I'll put the cap when I get the answer. So it
we put
should
1.1.
be
Solomon wedding cap on it o.
I think I got
1.1.
9.3. Is it
Ah.
0.261? 0.261 plus 0.4565 times 20. What is the answer? I got 9.391 now. Eh? Is this correct? Hello? Is it correct like this? So I will wear
Let's
Solomon's
confirm.
wedding cap on it. Guys, confirm. So once you confirm, you wear the wedding cap.
You are correct.
Thank you. So you wear your wedding cap. What you work up by? So this is it. All right. So let's look at C. C states what? Use the above estimated regression equation to prove that the sum of y minus bar y is equal to 0. Y minus the estimate of y minus y bar is equal to 0. Y minus y cap, let's use that word, is equal to 0. So this one, you want to prove that if you do your y minus y cap is equal to 0. So let's do that now. So this is how you prove that. This is how you do your y minus y cap is equal to 0. Okay, so solution. So hello guys, so you don't need this one, you don't need it here, you don't need this. So now you will bring this your equation that we got here. This equation y minus whatever. Bring the equation here. So you will now impute the value of x in each of the line, then you calculate your answer. Sorry, I'm coming. Let me sort out this table. Let me align it properly. Okay. Okay, so hello, for you to be able to get the value of y here now. So this equation you have now, you will input x as 2, then you calculate it, whatever you have, put it here. Then you input this junction now, you will input x as 3 into this equation. Anything you arrive at, you put it here. Then for this third one, you input x as 10, calculate it again, put your answer here. Then here you input x as 7, calculate it, put your answer here. Here you input x as 8, calculate it, put your answer. So we want to test whether our y minus y cap will give us to 0. We want to test that assumption here. So let's do it now. So the first one is 0.261.
Is that all they are asking there?
Eh?
Is that all they are asking, that C part?
Yes, now. Yes, now. Let's do it. 0.261 plus
if I see the exam, I'll just be looking at it too. I won't know it's very simple.
Plus 2. What you don't know, you don't know. So this one will be 1.174. This one called 0.261 plus 0.4565 times 3. So the second one is 1.63. 1.6305. Please, everybody, how many are we on this call? We're about 35 on this call, but only about 2 or 3 people are talking. I just hope the rest are getting it. So 0.261 plus 0.4565 times 10.
826.
4.826. If you are in a quiet place, please unmute and speak with me if you are in a quiet space. So
3.4565.
3.4565. Okay.
The next one,
well,
3.913.
3.913. So this is our y cap. Hello. Remember that this y we have here is y cap, Abby. So you will now do y minus y cap. Okay. You will do y minus y cap. That's the final thing you do here. Y minus y. Let me look for that wedding cap. Under. Very expensive cap. Let's wear it. So y minus when it's small now. Y minus y cap. So what is y minus y cap? This y you have here, this is your observation. However, your equation is bringing this. So the difference between your observation and this is your error. So all this error now, if you sum up this error, your final answer must be 0. It must be 0 here. So sum of all this error. So whatever you have here, your y minus y cap is the error terms. Like here you are having 1, and this one is giving 1.1. That means that, yes, please.
Please, I want to add something. So I think you should write it somewhere, like under the table, that our u cap is equal to y minus y cap, so that everyone will know that this y minus y cap is equal to u cap.
Okay, thank you. You see now.
Exactly. Because that is the estimate of the error term.
So our u is it u or u cap? Is it u or u cap?
U cap.
It's u cap because you're already estimating something. It's already a sample.
Yes.
Oh yeah, give me error. Everybody, if it is only one, we'll let them on next week. I can let them on. Let's do it very well. If this is the only question, we cannot let them on next week. Let's do that. I know, Governor, this is one that he will show his skill. Other one, I'm not sure if it can.
It's minus. The first one is minus.
Yes, so
knowledge is power.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
3695. The second one.
No, I got 6.6. No, 2 minus 1.6305.
Yes.
Okay, that's 3695. 95. I thought one. Minus 0.4525. This one called
565.
Is it 5.4565? Yeah, Abby.
5. Yes.
This one
yes. 0.087.
So if you add up all this thing together,
you get 0.
You add up all this, you get 0. So that is what they ask us to do. Is it okay? Let's prove. Or do you want to prove it or no need?
Prove it. We have to prove it now. We have proved it already. For those who don't know,
Oh yeah,
let them.
let's do the calculation now.
That is the assumption that zero mean square. What is it called? That is
Assumption
the
true.
Zero
assumption.
means you come back.
Assumption true.
Some of the
Yes, yes.
integral is equals to
That's,
zero.
that's
I've just done it now,
Zero
and
means
I got zero as the answer. I got zero as the answer.
yes.
Thank you, everybody. So we're done with C.
Yeah, that's
Let's move on to
assumption
D.
true.
So D, interpret your results. D, interpret your results. So I am going to interpret two results now. First, let me interpret this one. I will just write one line paragraph each. So from the, I would like to learn on paragraph A. I would say from the equation, if the income X is 0, consumption remain at 0.261. Don't write too many grammar. Okay. If the income changes, the consumption is expected. This is the second point. Is consumption is expected to increase by, who can tell me increase by what? Who? Anybody? If your income changes, your consumption is expected to increase by what? Anybody?
0.2565.
Thank
by the
you.
slope.
Thank you. Simple.
Sorry.
Thank you. By the slope. By the slope, which is this, Abby. Okay. It was also established that the sum of error, that is U, equal to 0. Simple. I think this is how you interpret your result. Don't write too many English for the man. He doesn't want too many grammar. Many people wrote
Hello,
English, or
Cafe.
including me last. Yes, sir.
I would like to say something on the interpretation.
Yes, please.
Okay. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I've been trying to do some research about it and all that. The origin of um the whole linear OLS and all that when we're talking about regression. If you look at it from the theoretical angle, it started with John Maynard Keynes, right? He was looking at the relationship between consumption and income. And from
Yes.
his fundamental law, he said that men are disposed as a rule, and an increase in income on average increases consumption. So that is why if you have a
Correct.
unit increase in income, right, on average, it cannot be deterministic. On average, right, it consumption will increase by that number. So in this
Okay.
interpretation, a unit increase in income increases consumption by 0.465 on the average. So it is very important, even when
Okay.
another economist was talking
If the
about,
income changes, the consumption is expected to
yes,
change, is expected to
on
change
average,
by this. We just put on the average, Abby,
yeah, it
like
has to
this.
be on a,
Sorry,
yes.
guys, to interject. Sorry to interject. I think we should read the interpretation of the coefficients in the man's notes, because no emphasis should be made on the man's notes. So what I have here, should I read it out?
I have an
Read it. Read it.
observation. No.
No,
The
hold on. Let
I have
them
an
intercept,
finish. Then
observation.
you comment. Oh
the
yeah,
intercept
read.
coefficient 0.261 indicates that if income is 0, the level of consumption will be 0.261. The
Which is what
slope
we've done here, Abby.
the slope coefficient 0.4565 indicates that if income increases by 1 naira, consumption will increase by 0.4565, or approximately 46 kobo. The
Is
marginal
on the
percent
average.
is equal to
Is on the
on the
average
average is
mention.
not here. I don't think it's
Let me
For
remove
mentioned.
it now.
for
I
me,
will lose what.
for me,
It's not me. Yes, sir.
Chibweze is right in the sense that what you read to our hearing now, you said if income increases by 1 naira, So I think that it's either we say become increased by 1 naira or we say a unit increase. It has to be stated. So you guys are saying the same thing in a different language. A unit increase or if income increased by 1 naira. We need to know, is it by a unit increase or by 2 units that the slope will be 0.4565?
What is happening now is that you people too sabi book and you are trying to confuse me. I beg, this is the solution. Let's move on, please. In your own book, put whatever grammar you want to put. My people, sure you understand. Leave 3 of them alone. Hello, everybody. Do you understand? They too sabi book. Don't let them talk.
I understand.
I want to appeal to Chibueze. Chibueze, the language you use when you are explaining is a high-level language. Please come down to our level. Everything you said, the only thing I grabbed in your explanation was a unit increase in income. But you're starting, you went high-level language. I didn't understand everything you were saying.
Okay.
So please
Sorry.
come down to our level.
No. Let me just you asked Kazim a question.
And you are speaking too much for now. Please, you are confusing me. I'm not.
I'm sorry.
Please.
Do you want to let him talk now?
Oh yeah.
Village leader.
I really want to understand what you are saying.
Okay. You asked Kazim a question, and he said something like, when Kazim was saying that when your income increases and your consumption also increases, he said it doesn't occur in Nigerian case. It's wrong. It actually occurs. The thing is that both of them don't equal at the same rates. So let's say your income, for example, is 500. There is no way your consumption, of course, will be 500. So there's a way your consumption will increase. It will increase up to a particular point, but it can never exceed your income. You understand? So consumption will always increase.
In Nigeria, it exceeds income, we will collect lapo, we will collect everything. It normally exceeds income.
Remember,
after it exceeds income, we will collect lapo, collect everything.
Let me
disagree with that
I'm preparing for
one.
exam.
I don't think I agree with that.
Hello, let's focus on exam. You guys are
I don't think I
turned
agree
Nigerian
with
politics into this. Hello, let's focus on the exam.
No,
please.
case is not even Nigerian politics. We are talking about Nigerian case now. Nigerian case, your income can be 5 naira and your expenses to be 20 naira.
Remember your intercepts. Don't forget your intercept. That even when your income does not exist, you will still consume. So don't forget that.
Casey, can you mute them? Let's continue. We have limited time.
Okay, we are continuing.
Mute all of us.
Okay, so I'm doing R square. Now the next thing is R square. So I want to write my formula for R square. Summation
it's not
x y
just about
square.
getting the solution, we need understanding as well.
Kazim, the question says R, not R square.
No, R square, I change it. It's coefficient of determination.
Okay, you changed it.
You get? Yeah, I change it. Yeah, R square. The next one will I want us to touch many things because the assignment too. We are going to solve the assignment too. God give us time. We want to solve the assignments too, but I want us to solve this one. Let's know this one for before we move on to assignment. But assignment is asking for so many things. Even some formula is not in the man's book that we have to go and look for ChatGPT to get the formula. But we'll solve it, yeah. So this will be summation x square, summation x square like this. Okay. Summation x square, okay, into summation s square into summation y square. So this one, I'll copy it, I'll paste it. Summation y. So if you want to calculate your r square, this is the formula for r square. So summation xy raised to power 2 divided by your summation is divided by what? Summation s square bracket summation y square. So this is the formula for your r square. So let's calculate that r square now faster. Fast. So what is summation xy? First of all, let's look for it in our table. Xy is 111, Abi. So I'm going to say 111 raised to power 2. So it will be 111 raised to power 2. Okay, 111 raised to power 2. That's the first one. Then you will now say You will now divide it by summation. What is x? Summation x square alone. What is where is the x square? This is the x square. Summation is 226. Summation x square is 226. So this is 226. Okay, so you pick it. 226 multiplied by summation y square. Oh, we have not done y square. So let's do y square, please. Let's do y square. Oh yeah, what is y square? 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. Oh yeah, give me. 5 times 5 is 25. I mean, 5 square. Is 5 square 25? Am I correct? 3 raised to power 2 is 9, Abi.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
4 raised to power 2 is 16. Oh yeah,
16.
total it. Yeah, total it. This is y square.
That's 55.
55.
Yes.
Yeah, so you come here. Twice 55. So what's the answer? This is our r square. What's our r square? So 111 raised to power 2 divided by 226 times 55. 0.99 is my r square. Okay. I hope I'm correct, Abby. This is my r square. Is that clear to everybody? Hello, is that clear to everybody? So that's it. So that's the end of the solution. No? If this thing come in the exam like this, and follow you, follow no budget. So that's it. Now let's take number 2 now. So this number 2 is also this is one is in the man's book as well. Then we'll move on to number 3. So once I'm done with number 2, I will quickly allow Ima. Hey, once I'm done with number 2, I will go on a few minute break to allow Ima to speak. Ima to have some things to discuss with us. So he will discuss it. So when Ima finish, then we'll come back and treat this assignment. So that's the plan for today. So let's look at this now. Madam Kemi has a parlor restaurant near university campuses in Nigeria, and she is interested in relationship between the size of the student and the quarterly sales. The sample data she collected from 10 restaurants is shown below. So develop a simple regression equation for this model with the identification of the regress and y regressor x variable. Then B, from your solve regression equation, get an estimate of the quarterly sales for a campus with 8,000. So anyway, who can tell me what is dependent and independent here now? What depend on what? What is
So
dependent and what
sales
is
is
independent
dependent
in this
on
question?
population.
So which means
Sales is
that my
dependent on
y is
population.
equal to sales, s is equal to population. Is that what you are saying?
Yes, correct.
My y is
Correct.
equal to sales, x is
Yes,
equal
population
to
is independent
population
variable.
of students. Sorry, who else doesn't understand this? Now, say this man don't sabi this thing well, and I won't let us rest again. Who else does not understand this? Who else doesn't understand this so that we can move on, please? Okay. Yeah. So I
Please,
just had to just take this
come
calculation.
again, please. Hello.
You said yes, sir.
Repeat it, please. I don't understand.
We said y is your dependent. Your dependent variable is your y. Then x is your independent. I will tell you a secret also now, but I want you to understand before I tell you a secret of this now. So your dependent is something that is always remain there, that it depends. For example, now you have population and sales. So what triggers sales is your population. If there is no population, your sales will not happen. So which means that your sales depend on your population. Your sales depend on your what? On your population. So that is why your sales is Y dependent. Yeah, your population is independent X. 2AO, do you get it now? Your sales
Yes,
depends on your population. Or
yes, thank
the
you.
expo is this. Look at the question now. They say from your soul, get an estimate of quarterly sales for 8,000 students. So 8,000 students they're referring to is your X. So you plot X. So if your student is X, that means your sales is your Y. That's another shortcut to get it. So
Okay,
let's quickly let's bring out this equation now. Okay. So once we have done this, I'll let Emma speak. So this is my table. My N, I'll call it N is restaurants. Let me just call it rest or something. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The man that said the cram before, I hope now you understand without cramming now, sir. I've forgotten his name. Somebody said the cram, but do you understand without cramming now? Can the person speak? I've forgotten the person's name. Someone said initially that he crammed something. I want to know if the person can now understand without cramming. Okay, no response. So let's move on.
Let's just assume he understands now. And if he doesn't understand, he will ask question.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's it. So our Y variable is our sales. So we need to impute the sales here. Sales is 29, 52.5, 44, 59, 44, 59, 58.5, 58.5, 68.5, then 68.5, 78.5, 78.5, 84.5, 9, 74.5, and 101. So what is our X? Our X is population. That's 1, 3, 4, 4, 6, 4, 4, 6, 1, 3, 4, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 11, 13. 8, 10, 10, 11, 13. So this is our data. All right. Please, I hope you guys are with calculator. Let's be fast now. Let's be fast. 29 times 29, XY. So 52.5 times 3 is 157.5. 44 times 4 is what? 176. 59 times 4 is 236. 58.5 times 6, 351. 68.5 times 8, 548.
Wait,
78.5 times 10,
785.
785. 85. This is 845. 74.5 times 11. This is
820.5.
819. No, 819.5. Don't approximate, please. Don't approximate. 101 times 30. 130. If you approximate, your sum of square will not be 0.
Okay.
Or worst case scenario, do a 4 this thing. So can we give me total of these three? I think the main work in this kind of question is the adding and subtraction, because there, if you make one mistake, it will affect everything. Formula is not a problem here. You know, everybody know the formula. Oh yeah. So me, I'm taking, somebody should take XY. Somebody should do one. I'm doing X.
I've done it already.
What is X?
70.
What is your X?
70.
70. Oh yeah.
X.
Okay.
X.
Somebody should do XY. Yeah, done.
Your XY is 5260.
Sorry, I'm coming. I got 650 here. What did you call XY, please?
5260.
Like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do X square and Y square. So X square, 1 times 1, 1. 3 times 3, 9. 4 times 4, 16. 16. 6 times 6 is 30. What's 30? 36, Abby. 36. 8 times 8 is 64. 10 times 10, 100. 100. 11 times 11 is 121. 121. 13 times 13.
169.
13 times 169. So, what's the summation of all? 1 plus 9 plus 16 plus 16 plus 36 plus 64 plus 100 plus 100 plus 121 plus 169. 632. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, let's do y square too. I don't know if we need it, but let's do it first. I don't know whether we need y square or not. Let's do it first. So y square, 29 times 29 is 841.
841.
841. 52.5 times 52.5. Or square it.
2756.25. 2756.25.
Yeah.
1936.
3481.
3422. The next one. 49.
469.
Don't call the
46, sorry,
call the
4692.25.
925. Next.
6162.25.
61.
62.25.
0.25. Okay.
Yeah.
714.
7140.25. And the last one is
Oladiran Nemesis. The one speaking, Abi. Which of the Nemesis? There are about two people or three people there.
555.
Which
5550.25.
Okay, so we need to add up this one too. I got 46.
182.5.
182. I'm doing it
2.5.
on my own. If you are not pressing calculator, you better press so that you're not going to be doing practice on the exam day. Please press your calculator now so that you won't be practicing it on the exam day. It's very important. So question number 1 is what? Develop simple is similar to that one. Okay, just data that difference. I decided to repeat it so that this law of that when you practice something repeatedly, you master it. I'm trying to prove that law here so that when I could have leave it or I'll ask you guys to go and do it, but I want us to do it twice so that we practice it well. So the reason why I'm the same question but different data, although both are from the lecturer's material. The reason why I'm repeating them for this deliberate. So now, do we agree that we should maintain the first formula? So I'm removing the second formula now. Yes, I'm with you.
I wanted to say, why not let us try the second formula for this one?
Now we are not trying. We want to master for exam. So let's maintain one so that we know one. Instead of you know, when you cram one thing, you can't be cramming two things at the same time. So just cram one. You know that's what you're using. We are not practicing again. We are preparing for exam. So I'm being direct now with my approach. Okay, thank you. So we are being direct now. So n is 10, Abi. We have 10 here. So n is 10. N summation xy. What is our xy? This is xy, please. Summation is, don't go and say xy. You go and add up these two, please. This is your xy. You have gotten your xy already. The total of this is your summation xy, which is 5260. Okay, and summation xy, that's this 5260. Okay, minus summation x, summation y. Summation x is 70 minus 70 times 650. Okay, then you divide it by n. Your n remain 10. N remain 10. Summation s square. So we've gotten our x square already. This is s square. The total of this s square is summation s square. That's 632. So times 632. Okay, minus summation x. Please, there is hello. Let me explain something. These two things are not the same. Oh, these two things are not the same. This summation s square means x square that you've gotten, total of it. Then you can see this summation x is in the bracket. That means you need to pick only summation x alone, which is 70. Then you will now put square on it. So don't go and miss the two. This summation s square is different. This one is different from this. So please, summation x, we've gotten it as 632. Okay, s square, we've gotten it as 632. But summation x, then square it. So if you calculate total of x, which is 70, then you now apply your 2 on it. So don't mix the two up, please. I beg you. So what is our answer, please? What is our beta 2? And everybody. What's our beta 2, please? So we have 10 times 5260 minus 70 times 650. This one should be 71. Numerator. Then the denominator is
420.
It's what?
1420.
1420. So what is our B?
5.
Our B is 71. Eh? It is 5 direct. So
yes,
let's calculate what's our beta 1 now? Beta 1 is what? What's our beta 1? What's the formula?
Beta 1 is
Okay.
y.
Beta 1 is what? Y
The mean of
bar,
y.
Y
mean of
bar
y
is
minus B
Y bar
Y bar minus beta 2 x bar.
minus beta 2 x bar.
x beta 2 x bar. So this is beta 2. So let's quickly put the bar on there. Oh, like our guy said, this our 5 here, we put capo, where capo it. So this beta 2 is capo, it will wear capo. The money we pay for Solomon where the capo can always like. So beta 2, beta 1, sorry. Beta 1. Our beta 1 is equal to. So now you guys should know how to calculate y cap without me writing it out now. So our y cap is basically the mean of y. So what is the mean of y? The total we got for y is 650 abi, and we have about 10 data sets. So 650 divided by 10, that's about 65. So here I have 65, okay, minus B2. Our B2, beta 2 is 5, okay, but 5 into what is x bar? X bar is 70 divided by 10, that's 7. So what's our beta 1 now? What's our beta 1?
30.
Beta 1 is equal to 30. So what's our regression equation going to be? Our equation is going to be what? Our equation, y is equal to 30 into 5x1. So this is our equation, okay? So this is the equation. So this y we wear, it's going to be a y cap. You are going to wear cap on it. It is y cap, okay? Y cap. So Let's move on faster, because time is running. Okay, let's move on. So, in the second
Sorry,
part, he said from your sub.
why is your X carrying 1 this time? Why 5x1?
You said what?
Why not 5x? Why 5x1?
It is 5x bar x1 now. You know, we have x1, x2. Do you understand? It could be 5x or you call it 5x1 now. Okay. Let me use 5x. I think since it's just a simple linear regression, Abi, we can use 5x alone.
Yes.
If it is multiple, you have x1, you have x2. So the next one is from your sub equation. Get an estimate of quarterly sales for 8,000 students. So for 8,000 students now, we want to get. So for B, for 8,000 students. Don't make mistake, yo. This thing is in thousands, so it's going to be 8. So solution is what? Solution is going to be 5 into 8. Don't say 8,000, no, because everything is in thousands. So what is the answer? 5 times 8 is 40. That's 70, Abi?
70.
70, yeah. That's it. So if this man repeats it for us, I think it should be a cheap mark for us. Then C, use the above estimate to prove that sum of y is equal to 0. So let's prove that sum of y. In case you did not get the first one we did, please, this is an opportunity for you. Sum of y minus y cap is equal to 0. They said we should prove it. Y minus this y cap. Y cap is estimate, and y is also ordinary y. So y cap is used for sample. Y ordinary y is your population. So note that. So let's do it together, yeah? Let's do it. So this is it. So we have about 10 observations. Don't worry, everything I need is already on the screen. I'll just copy and paste, no shaking. So we have 10 observation, restaurant. I'll copy everything, and I'll copy my y and x too. We have everything already. So this is it. All right, this is it. 8, 6. I copied 10 now. What's wrong with you? 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, sorry, I didn't copy it well. There are about 10. Yeah, restaurants. Yeah, so I'll paste it here. Okay, we have it. All right, so we have it like this. Then so we will now bring our equation and determine the y cap. So let's bring our equation. This is the equation, Abi. We need to now determine the y cap, the main y cap itself. So this equation, you bring it into your formula. So can we determine it fast? What's going to be our y cap now? Can we do it together? Oh yeah, so this one now is x is 1. So that means it will be 35. Am I correct? Hello, am I alone or you guys are following me?
Yes, you are right.
You're
This will be
correct.
35.
45.
Okay, what about the second one?
45.
30 times
45.
45. 45. What about the third one?
50.
50.
50.
Come on.
What about this one? 50.
50.
52.
60.
Okay,
That's
what about this one?
60. 60.
60. Then here and call 5 times 8, 40. 40 plus 70.
70.
80.
50, 80.
80.
80. 5 times 11,
85.
55 plus 30.
85.
95.
13.
95.
95.
95. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this one we've gotten here now. Let me wear cap for it, Ejo. This is our y cap. This is our y cap. Okay, so now we now need to now determine the value of our u cap. Our u cap is equal to y minus y cap. So that's our u cap. Our u cap is equal to y minus y cap. So what is our y minus y cap? Here is going to be 29 minus 35. So the answer is what?
Minus
6
minus
minus 6.
6.
52.5 minus 45. The answer is what?
7.5.
7.5. 44 minus 50
Minus 6.
minus 6. This one is 9.
9.
This one is 58.5 minus 60
Minus 1.5.
minus 1.5. 1.5. This one is
Minus 1.5.
minus 1.5. Okay. What about the next one?
Minus
This one
1.5.
minus 1.5. This is
4.5.
8 point. I mean, this is 4.5. This is minus 10.5. Okay.
Yeah. And that's
6.
6.
So if you sum up all this, you should get 0. Can we try it? Sum up all this, I will get 0. Minus 6 plus 7.5. Minus 6 plus 9 minus 1.5 minus 1.5 minus 1.5 plus 4.5 plus 6 minus 10.5. I got 0. So we are correct. I got 0. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, are you with me?
Yes,
So
we are.
it is 0. We are correct. Okay. So the next question is to do what? The next one is D. They said interpret your results. So let us follow the same process to interpret our results. I will just change the figure. D, interpret your results. So our equation is y is what? Our equation is y is 30. So I will say that from the equation 0, then it is what? 0 is 30. Okay. I will say it's 30. And if this it will increase by 5. So everything is the same, right? By 5. So that's just the interpretation that we have to do.
I want to
Yeah, tell me.
point attention on KC.
Your network is bad. Your network is bad, oh.
ó wá dàbí ìgbà tó ń lo bedroom voice wípé Casey.
Interpretation of something for your B under interpretation is if income changes by 1 unit to like 1. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now?
Wait. Hold on. Let me even change it now. This is population and students, so don't let us do copy and paste blindly. If the population is 0, if the population is 0, Abi, sales remain what? Then you now say that if income changes by 1 naira, right? By 1.
Yes.
Is that what you are saying?
Naira. Yes.
If so, this will be if population changes by 1, the sales is expected to increase, which is 5, Abi. So let me go and put changes by 1 here. So for this purpose of those that are cramming, changes by 1 so that you cram wisely. Okay, sorry. I will need my expert people's advice here. Calculate the correlation coefficient. What is the formula for that? Can anybody tell us? Correlation coefficient, E. Hello?
You can just do the root of your R
Oh, I should
squared.
go and copy it.
You can do the root of your R squared. The formula that I use for R squared, you can just do the root.
That's all, Abi.
Yeah, you can do that. Or you can do.
Or should I check the math? Let me check the maths book now.
Okay,
The
you can do
expert
that.
don tell you answer now.
Okay, sorry. Expert, this is the formula now. Okay, let's just use root of R square. We'll come and compare with this one, Abi. We'll compare our solution. Sorry, expert, I'm sorry for trying to disobey you before. It might be no, sir. So let's do it like that. We'll come and compare with all the man did, whether it is correct or wrong. So you say that all these things now, I'm going to put them in a root. Is that what you are saying?
Yes,
hello?
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
So it will be everything my final answer will be root, Abi.
Exactly. Yes. Be rooted. Yes.
It will be rooted. So thank you. Let me draw it. So it's going to be like this. Sorry. Like this, Abi. Correct? Hello?
Yes. Correct. Yes. Exactly. Yes.
Okay. So what's our summation XY? Let's do it. XY is 5260. 5260, like this. 5260. Okay. This one, square, divided by, there was our x square. What is our x square? Our x square is 632. 632. Okay. Then what's our y square? Y square is 48, 46. This one. So what is answer now? What answer will be? So we'll do square root of the answer. So give me what is the way I please? So let's get this answer first. So me, I want to do it straight away with my calculator. 5260 square divided by 632 times 46182.5. I got this. Then I will now square my answer. I got 0.9736. This is what I got. Can you guys check if you get the same thing? Let me check what the man got. The man got 0.95. I hope we are on point, Abby. Maybe just small, slightly mistakes. Approximation. Okay. Hello, anybody? Please, does anybody have any question? We want to move on to another segment of our tutorial this evening. Who has asked query on this thing that we have done? Any clarification? Any question? Anything? Okay, so we have two things left to do
Hello,
tonight.
Casey.
Number one, this. Yes, please.
How did you get the
I'm with you.
correlation coefficient? The correlation coefficient.
Correlation coefficient is the root of your R square. You know, your R square is just this without root. So when you root your R square, that's a correlation coefficient. It's the root of your R square.
The XY, is it big S, like the one we have?
No. Everything you need is here. Summation XY is there. This is 52660. Summation XY. So just pick it, put square on it. Then divided by here. So just follow the solution. I will share the solution with us on the platform. So if there are no other questions, I want to move on to another. We have two more things to do tonight. First, this assignment that the man gave us, and he said it's very necessary that we all practice this before the exam. He even told Governor, you are with me, Abi, that you should not come to exam if you don't know this question. So he said, don't come for the exam if you don't understand that, if you don't get it, forget it.
And the test
he
question
said, don't
too.
come to the
And the test question.
Test question. Yeah, we will come to the test question. I think that will be done during the week now.
He recommended the makeup test more.
This one, he recommended this one more than the test. So this one, you see on the screen. We are going to solve this question. But before I solve it, let me take a break now. Ima have some things to discuss with us. So Ima, do you want to share screen or you just want to discuss alone without sharing screen?
Yeah, I can discuss alone. You will just help me navigate your screen to the questions that we have solved. Okay. Can I go?
Take over now. Take over now. I want to stand up for like 1 or 2 minutes. Just take over.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Please confirm that you can hear me.
Confirm.
Yes,
Yes, I
yes,
can hear you,
boss.
Ma.
We can
All
hear
right,
you.
thank
Yes, we
you.
can hear you.
We can
Okay,
hear
thank you.
you.
Thank you so much. All right. So what I want to discuss, it's not supposed to take a lot of our time. It's just, I think by now we all already know that this question on OLS is very, very important, and there is it, it might not even set it in just one place, right? It may set it more than once, right? Because if we want to look at what we've really been taught this semester in the course, that topic particularly has to be, one of the longest. I think even when it did a multiple linear regression, uh the R squared that came into the whole story that it really, really taught, right, was a major part of the is a major part of this OLS question that we want to solve, or that we've been solving since. So I think for me, the reason why I'm doing this is just so that, because in the truth is, to really, I think, to do well in this course, it's very important that you have to know how to solve this question. Apart from knowing how to solve this question, you also need to, how do I put this now? You need to be sure that you have that you got it correctly. So apart from knowing how to solve it, you also need to be sure that you have done it in a very correct manner. Like, anything that wants to happen, that's your mark is sure. So that's how I got to figure out a way to solve this question, because it's possible that in the exam, or after you're done solving your own, another person, around you may not have the time to really ask another person what the person got, and maybe you could have made a mistake somewhere, and then you're just worried. And if you made a mistake, you may probably not know if you don't ask somebody, or maybe you ask person after the exam and realize that you made a mistake. So just for us to ensure more accuracy, to ensure that we're not making any mistakes, I would recommend that we learn how to solve OLS basically using our calculators. So in the next few minutes, I will teach us how to solve it using our calculators alone. So with calculator, you'll be able to get what your beta 1 is. That's your B1. That's your intersect. You'll be able to get what your slope is, your beta 2, and you'll be able to get what your correlation coefficient is, R. And of course, if you square your R, you'll be able to guess what your R square is. So it will mean that in the exam, what you'll be doing is that you're working back. By the time you've solved it on your calculator, you can write your figures out already. So by the time you're now solving it manually, your goal is to get the exact figure that you've gotten on your calculator. So you can be sure that your mark in that area is 100% complete mark. So can I go ahead?
Please go
Go ahead, go
ahead.
ahead,
Yes,
bro. Go
please.
ahead.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's go to the Kasim, please, can you go to the first question? The first one we did. Okay, yes, the first question. Thank you. All right. So this is the first question. So how do we solve this using our calculator? If you're using a Casio FX 991ES Plus, I don't know if you have a calculator with you, the natural display calculator.
Yes, I
That's the
have
calculator
one.
that
That
can
is
really
what I'm
solve
using
it.
now.
Okay, that's the calculator that can really
Oh,
solve it.
so if Wahala for one of the use Casio.
Ah, if you are using
FX, which FX what?
FX
991E plus.
991ES
Wait, don't worry, you
Plus.
don't have that kind of calculator.
Okay.
Don't bother.
I have
But you
We
it.
are
can borrow.
Sure.
using 991. So
Don't use Popo. Don't use Popo calculator.
what are you? We are using Casio
I have
991 MS.
Wait,
Please,
don't bother. You
borrow
don't have the
calculator
calculator.
I
so
have it.
that
If
you will
I
not be
don't have
running
it
up and
for
down.
nothing, I'll collect your own on that exam day.
Come and collect it now. See
You
I'm
know what?
out.
Just use your hand to rub his head. They will give it to you.
Don't talk
Okay,
one shop.
so
Go bash on your jet.
so okay, so on your calculator, can you turn it on? I don't know, maybe if it's off, if it's on. Let me start
I've
from there. Let's
turned.
first start
I've.
later on.
It's okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
everybody. Don't worry. If you don't get it once, this class is recorded, so you can always go back and replay anytime you want. So Emmanuel,
Okay.
fire
All
on.
right. That's good. All right. So when you turn on your calculator, press shift, then 9.
Shift,
Shift and
shift
9.
nine.
Yes.
Yes, I've pressed.
Shift 9. Let's first clear the memory of the calculator because most times there are some things that you would have done that would have saved before just to avoid it affecting your variables. It's always important to
So how do
clear
we
the memory
clear?
of the calculator. So
How do we clear?
you can see what is on top. You press shift and 9 to clear. You can see what is on top.
Okay.
Clear, setup,
Yeah.
memory, all. Press 3 for all.
Yes.
3. Then
3.
you will see reset all.
Yes.
You will see yes, you will see
Yes.
AC. Press equal to yes. Then it will ask you to press
Okay.
AC key. So you press that your AC key. Now, I want to
Okay.
start. So the first step is just to clear your calculator to avoid
Hold,
your
hold,
variables from
hold on, please. Can you
distorting.
take it again?
Okay, taking it again, press shift 9. Shift and 9. Shift is the last key on top by your left. Shift
Last
9.
key or the first key?
First key. No, first key.
First
You know,
key.
the
First key at the
first key
left.
or last key, anyone. First key. Press shift and 9. You can see setup, memory, and all. Press 3 for all. It will tell you reset all. You will say yes. Yes is equal to. So you press reset all. Then it will ask you, it will say is it resetted all? It has reset all. Anyone. Then press your AC key. Now, I
Manuel
want to
run
now start.
you. I'm using
Ah,
Casio. Shift 9 is giving me T.
Oga,
Which
I got it right. It is
governor?
working on my own. Go and check
Governor?
your notification.
Governor?
Now
Which
Please,
shift?
governor,
now
are
faith
you
go,
using
can
go.
991?
use. Now
Now faith
faith
sabi
can
Hello,
am
use
now.
the
Your
now
own no
faith
dey
If
work.
you are
My own dey
using
hello,
work.
991 MS,
no
if you are
dey
hello.
using
work.
991 MS,
Calculator tí mo
use
rà
shift
ní
Dey
Spa ní
dey
twenty-five
shift
use faith.
thousand.
If you are using 991, see
Twenty-five
shift more
thousand
clear.
four,
Then
nine
3.
thousand.
shift
They don't sell Oluwole calculator for you.
Tí mo rà
Hello,
ní
governor.
Spa. I went to
Please,
the Spa.
oh, I am using
Governor.
991.
Which
I'm
spa?
getting it though.
Which spa? Which
Let's
Hello.
listen
spa?
to this guy now. There's a guy that was trying to explain to us what to press now. Let's listen to him at the back.
Which one is less this? I said I
If you
press
are
shift 9 is
using,
giving me T. He said you should listen to him.
wait, governor,
You are
wait now.
using
And
faith
someone else is trying to
Casio.
tell you how
You are
to
using
what to
Put
faith
me
press
wait
Casio.
now.
now. Someone
Somebody
else is
wants
trying
to
Press
to tell
guide
you what to
me.
press
Put
now.
me
now.
wait. Put me wait. Somebody wants to guide me. I'm using FS 991 MS.
Which kind of
I'm
person
using
Oga,
is
it
the
is
one
Casio. Let
fake.
me
MS?
It
tell
is
you.
Put
fake.
me
Now
wait
fake
Oh,
now.
Casio you dey
Ah,
let me
use.
tell you. God.
Put me, please
put me
wait
calm down
now.
now.
Ah,
Put me wetin happen now.
Hello. Hello, governor.
Please guide me, Jare.
Hello.
I'm with you. I'm with
Hello.
you.
Okay,
Hello, I
governor.
can hear
Hello.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Press shift. Then clear at the right side. Clear.
I
mode,
have
mode,
MCL1 mode
shift.
2 all 3.
We have shift at the left
Uh,
side. Then you have the CLR at the right side.
Yeah. So I have
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3. So I go for
Yes. Oh yeah.
3.
Press 3.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Ibi tí
Then
bọ́tìnì tèmi wà ló yàtọ̀.
equal
So
to
it's giving me reset all.
uh press equal to that's
Yeah.
all. Reset
Thank
all.
you.
You have seen it. That's it.
Yes.
That's all.
The thing is,
Calculator
if
tèmi
you,
tí
if
mo
you
rà ní
check the calculator
25,000.
well,
Ṣé kò ní
sef, they
ṣiṣẹ́?
wrote all those things there.
Oga,
They
how
wrote
will you buy
everything. They
calculator
wrote
for
it there.
25,000 naira? They don't shit you first of
Yes,
all. You
yes,
don't
they
pass
normally
10K.
write it there.
You
It's a
don't pass
lie.
You
Go
did
to
10K.
the
not
They always
Spa.
write
collect
it
your
there.
change. You did not
If you
collect
look
your
at your
change.
calculator very well, you still clear online. So you can always pick it
True.
from there.
Exactly. Clear on
And
that.
pick it from it.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
If you
All
Emma,
right.
have
So
sent
next
we have
change,
stage.
you should
gotten
look for where CLR is on our calculator.
Don't worry. We've gotten
Emma
it now. Next stage,
Binu.
next stage, next stage.
Okay.
Emma
Oh.
Binu, next stage.
All right. All right. So next step is first mode setup. I don't know where mode setup is on your calculator, but if you have mode setup, press mode setup. It's just beside your on button.
I have
So
comp
press mode
1,
setup.
complex 2.
Sorry,
What's your
please.
number 3?
Yes,
After we
yes,
set
yes.
on, what should we press?
Press mode setup. Mode setup. Have you seen mode
Okay.
setup? Have we seen mode setup?
Yes, yes,
All right.
yes.
So on your mode setup, you can see complex. You can see comp comp. You can see complex. You can see stats, base n, equation, matrix, table, and vector. Press 3 for stats.
Yes.
We are seeing complex, so we don't see 3.
No, I'm only seeing comp 1, complex 2.
Okay, press shift and mode setup.
Press mode again. Press mode again. You will see that SD reg and is it what you mean?
Okay.
You've seen it, have you?
So which one are we picking?
You are picking stats.
Governor, please tell me. I don't understand.
Wait.
Shift what?
No, once you
Please,
press,
please,
once you
I
press,
don't understand.
Go
once you
back.
press
Go back.
the mode, once you press the mode button, just be pressing mode again until you see what you are looking for.
Press mode again.
Okay.
Kazim, we cannot see your screen again. No? I don't know if it's just me.
What are we pressing? No, start or what? Emmanuel.
Yes, stats. STAT.
I don't even have stats.
You are going to auction that calculator last. I'm already there.
Because
we do have
àwọn
stats
yẹn tí ò
here.
ní gẹ̀ẹ́tì ẹ̀ tọ́pọ̀ ní sọ̀rọ̀. Tínú wọn máa dùn pé
We do
gbọ́dọ̀
have
gómìnà ti
stats here.
sọ̀rọ̀.
We do have stats here. We have been expression and base.
You have what?
SD, then we have reg and base. We have the SD regression and base. We have regression and base.
Okay, you
If
have
you press
regression,
I
Abi.
think
Regression.
I think we have to pick
Let's try
that to regression.
Okay, wait. So
Regression
let
now.
me first take it for us not to drag this for too long because we want to solve it for both questions. Let me first take it using the calculator that I have with me here. Then, of course, we can now look at other calculators after. So whoever can now, if you can follow it from your own calculator, then we can now look at how we can get for other
Manuel.
calculators. Yes, I'm with you.
Sorry to interject. Okay, I think is it possible you help us to write the step down on a paper, then you snap it to us, like to the tutorial.
I will do that. I will do that.
Yeah.
I will
Or
do that on the
rather,
group.
sorry, Emmanuel, is there a way you can just screen record it? Maybe while you're setting it up, just use your phone to just record it so that we can see it.
Exactly.
Okay, like to do a video of pressing it.
Yes,
Better
pressing it,
still,
because
you
I
can
had the same
still
issue with
do.
Zero.
Okay, that's
I
better
think,
then. So maybe during the week, because it's already a bit dark.
Emmanuel, do recording for us.
Okay, I'll do
Then
I'll do a
we'll look for
recording
it
of
on our
it.
calculator.
I'll do a recording
Oga,
of it then.
continue. Let's finish. Continue.
I'll do a
We that
recording.
we have original. Some of us have original calculator. I can follow up as well.
Emmanuel,
Let us enjoy this thing for.
Emmanuel, do TikTok recording for us.
I
So
beg,
that
stop
TikTok recording.
bragging.
Okay, I'll do a recording during the week just to avoid, because of it's already dark now and it will not be very clear. So I'll do a distant recording of it during
And
the
you
week.
don't have lights.
And
And you don't
very
have
clear.
lights, Abi. You don't have lights like Faith and Co.
There's
He
no light
stays
right
on
now
the
except I
same
go
street
and
with
change.
Faith. He stays on the same street with Faith.
Oh yeah, Ima, let's round up. No, time is going. It's
Okay,
already past
let's
7.
go. Okay, so now on your calculator, you've seen start, have you? Click 3 for start. Now after clicking start, you can see 1 minus VAR, that's variance. You can see 2, A plus BX. And if you remember that our formula is Y equals A plus BX, which means that A is equivalent to our B1, that is our intersect. B is equivalent to our B2, and X, of course, is the independent variable. Do you understand?
Yes.
So A plus BX. Now, you will click 2 because you are
Yes.
looking for A plus BX. Click on 2. By the time you click on 2, you will see two tables. You will see X, you will see Y. So now, what will you do? Just impute the variables that is in your question, your observation. So we can see for X now we have 2. By the time you press that 2, press equal to, you will see that it will be going down. So your second observation for 2, X is 3. I don't know if you understand what I'm doing.
Yes. If you have correct
Okay.
calculator, it's very simple. I'm doing my own already.
Third observation is 10.
I'm done with
Fourth
my X.
observation, 7. You are done with X. Okay. Fifth observation is 8.
Kazeem, tó bá
Then
ṣọ́ra ẹ̀, a máa jí calculator yẹn mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ wà á rí.
Original.
Then you use your
10,000 naira.
you use your replay button, the biggest button that you have. Use it to navigate to where your Y is on top. So just press it up and go to where it is on top. So you press for Y variable too as well. Y 1 equals 2 equals 5 equals 3 equals 4. Press equal to.
Done.
Are we on the same page?
I've done my own now.
Okay. You can always go back to this recording. Okay, so now don't press anything yet. The next thing you should press now, after pressing your X and Y variable, press AC. You can see that AC. That AC button, as if you want to off the calculator, but Shift AC will off the calculator. Press only AC.
I press AC.
So by the time
it take me to 0.
It will take you will see 0. It means that you're already on start. If you check very well, you will see start on top of it. It means that it's in statistics mode. It's in statistics mode. Okay. Now, you've already imputed your variables. You want to get your answer. Go to Shift. Press Shift, then press 1. I don't know where it will be on your calculator, but on my own calculator, it is 1. Because if you check that one, on top of that one, you will see start. You will see the way the ruler starts, small, like this, starts. So if you press Shift and 1, you will see type, you will see data, you will see sum, you will see variance, you will see regression, you will see minimax. That's even under decision theory. So you can even solve a decision question. Now, you press 5 for regression. You press 5. By the time you press 5, you will see A, you will see B, you will see R. For you to get what your B is, press 2. That's equivalent to what your B2 is. You press your press equal to. Can you see the answer? 0.4565.
Direct. For me, just straight away. Chai. So calculator can even do all this wahala for me. Wow.
So if you want to now get what your A is, you press Shift and 1 again. You press regression, that's 5. Press 1 and you press equal to. It will give you what your A is. A is 0.2661, which is approximately 260.
I got it.
So you want to get what your R
How can we
squared
get
is?
R square?
R square. Press Shift and 1 again. Press regression. You will see your R is 3. If you see your R is the number 3 there. Press 3. Press equal to.
Okay.
Then you now square answer. You square the answer. By the time you square the answer, you will get your 0.95.
Correct. 9. Yes, correct. Oh, Wally.
So
it's correct.
That is how this is solved. So you can do it for other questions. By the time you get to question 2, you do it again, you will get the same thing. You can put as many as 10 observations inside it. So the idea of just doing this is guess what your answer is going to be already. So that by the time so that by the time you even maybe make a mistake in your calculation, you already know that there is a mistake, rather than not knowing that there is a mistake and submitting like that. You already know where the mistake is coming from, and you can easily recalculate and solve it in time. So I hope this will make things a lot easier for us in the exam. So I think that's the end of it. So if you want to maybe understand more about it, you can always reach me. I will drop a video on the group during the week. Then if you probably want to know more, you can DM me during the week. And of course, if you want me to check it on your calculator on the morning of the exam, I can just maybe quickly show you. And yeah. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much,
Thank
and
you, boss.
congratulations to those of
Thank you, Emma.
congratulations to those of us that are using Casio FX991ES Plus, which it doesn't cost more than 10,000 naira. And to
Kazeem,
those
over
that
to
bought
you
their own,
now.
Kazim, your shakara is too
to,
much.
those,
I beg.
to those
Kazeem,
that
over to
bought
you now.
calculator of 25,000 naira,
Our
and
own
they
too
still be
gonna
giving
do
them
it now. I
nonsense.
mean,
Your
we will
shakara
get
dey
it.
too
We
It's
will
much,
just a
try
I
our
beg.
best
different
with our
method.
own too.
I
Gonna
want
do
to
it.
redo it.
Like,
I want to
We will
redo
like
it.
do
I
it.
know.
We will
Yes.
see now. We
I've
will do
I've
it.
seen the
We
regression.
yeah, now don't worry. God no, we get there. At least I will continue
Well,
trying.
I've even seen the regression, Jare. Don't mind them.
yeah, do it now. At least our own is, how will you buy calculator 25,000 naira and you cannot do
If you
ordinary
if
plus
you
BS
if
for
you
you?
press the mode twice, you will see SD, you will see REG, you will see base. That
Okay.
REG means
Now story the
regression.
talk.
Press
Oh,
two.
at least for now,
If you
for
press
now,
two,
give
you
you
will
the
see
answer.
linear, log, ESP. That
Yes,
LIN
and
is
use it to do
linear.
what?
Then you press one.
Use it to do something first. Do something
Governor,
first.
please
Nothing,
come
no be
again. Come again,
just
please.
you are just wasting
Uh,
your time asking him to come again because you won't get
at
the
your
answer.
comment.
Akpo. It might have saved a life today. Thank you.
Is there any life
Governor,
in
please come
ICU
again.
before?
Spend
This
the money
econometrics
for
is a lot
funny
of.
money for dinner now. That's that you are saving life in
Emma,
money for
we
I
dinner.
should
expect
send
your
him.
video. But the good thing is I can put my calculator on regression mode now. So the next thing now is what I need to do.
Okay. All right, boss. I will
Okay.
send the video during the
All
week.
right.
No problem.
Can we move on to the last questions, or we should just end it and continue during the week? What do you guys want? Can we take this
No,
now,
let's
No,
solve
no,
it,
no,
or we
no,
should
no.
please.
just
Let's
close
do
here?
it. Let's solve it, please.
We should solve it, Abi. Yeah, let's start. So, there is a background coming from someone. I don't know who is the person. Background noise. Okay. Everyone is muted now. So, Ima, thanks for that timeout. So, I never knew that my calculator can be this useful like this. So, this is the test that they gave them in the class. I mean, assignment like that they gave those that did not attempt the test. And the man made it clear that we should all try and know this question before the exam. So let's make our attempt now. Let's attempt to solve it. So I have solution. This is my table. How many observations do we have first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have yes. Oh. If I say maybe I can use my calculator to even solve it fast now, but let's move on. Not everyone can do it with their calculator, so no need.
I bear
20, 40, 30, 50.
I like the Shakara to
Don't worry. After this class, I will snap my calculator to the WhatsApp group now, so you guys will see it there. You better go and buy that one. At least we're going answer regression.
God
Suppose
will
we have this
provide
question
for us.
suppose we have this in OBJ, it will be easier. Okay. All right, this is it. So let's determine what is
one mark.
She will not use and calculate around.
Ima, can we use our with calculator? Or not see
IRR.
again for
I'll check.
semester.
I'll check.
Okay. All right. Let's look at these questions now. So first of all, let's identify what is our dependent variable, which is going to be y, and what's our independent variable, which is going to be X. That's the first thing we need to do now. So, sorry, excuse me. The following relate to the data on Nigerian GDP and exports from 2014 to 2023. At 2010, constant factor cost. You are to regress GDP as a function of exports. So, which means that it is our exports that affect our GDP, correct? GDP will grow if exports grow, and vice versa
All right.
if export doesn't grow. So which one do you think is the dependent? Which one is depending on which one now? So I think GDP is
So,
depending on export. So I will make
correct.
my GDP my Y, GDP. Then my export is going to be my X. Sorry, who doesn't understand this analysis? Because if you mix this, if you go and put X and Y, you're gonna put GDP X, export Y.
Osa,
You have failed the question
Osa.
from the start. May we not waste 30 minutes for nothing. No?
Amen.
If you swap this like this, so you must understand. That's why I don't cram. Understand. If somebody cry, you think S will always come before Y. That's error. So we have 68, we have 71, 71, 78, 83, 92, 94, 92, 94, 97, 100, 101, 97, 100, 101. What is our X? Our X is 12, 9, 30, 31, 58, 110, 121, 206, 206, 219, 206. So, hello guys. So, please, don't say I want to do Shakara. Before we solve it, me, I want to calculate my own beta 2 and beta 1 with my calculator first. So, let me put my answer. Don't say I'm doing Shakara.
Emmanuel ṣeré wàhálà tó dálẹ̀ báyìí.
Casey, no now, no now. Let's do it normal way.
Let me get, is it your calculator? So, let me quickly calculate. Or we should do it. Should we do it normal way?
Let's do the normal way now, Kazu. Let's
See,
do
you're
it the
proud.
normal
You're
way.
Sorry,
proud.
sir.
You're proud.
Eh?
Governor, don't mind them.
Okay, I've input my X. Sorry, let me put my
calculator yẹn wàá rí.
68, 71, 71, 78, 83, 92, 94, 97, 100, 101. Ima? Hello, Ima, can you unmute?
Yes, I'm with you.
Hello, Emmanuel. So I've input X and Y
I'm
now.
with you.
So I'll go back to my
AC, yes.
I'll go back to my AC, Abby. So after AC,
yes.
what will I do now?
After
I'm
AC,
at the AC
press
now,
shift
yeah.
and
I'll go
1.
to
Shift and 1.
Shift 1. Okay, so I need my
yes, that one is
regression
start.
5. So
yes.
yeah, my beta 2 is B. Beta 2 is B. So it's equal to beta 2B is equal to 0.1443. Then beta 1, I'll go to shift and 1. 5. Beta 1 is A 1. So that's A is 71.
It's 71.04.
037. 037. Then R is what? Shift and 1. R is 5. 3. 0.9517. So this is answer. If we don't get this, that means we are wrong. So to clear it, I'll click on
That's
Shift
R.
9.
You need to square it.
I will still square it now. Maybe we will square it later now. Let's square it.
Okay.
So now R square is equal to square of 0.9517 R square is 0.9756. Okay, this is the answer. So let's do it manually because of those that are using fake estate. For me, that I'm using original, I've gotten my answers already. So 68 times 12 is 816. 71 times 9. Oh yeah, 639. Oh yeah, 71 times 30. Oh yeah, 2130. 78 times 31. 2118. Abi, 83 times 58 is 1. 4, 8, 1, 4. 92 times 110. This is 10, 120, 0. 94 times 121. 11, 374. 97 times 206. 19, 82. 100 times 219 is what? 21, 900. 101 times 206 is 20.
2806.
806. So what is our x squared? 12 square is 144.
144.
9
81.
square is 80. 30 square,
900.
900. 31 square, 961. 58 square, 364. 110 square, 1200. 121 square, 14, 648. 206 square, 42, 46, 219 square, 47, 96.
Ó ti fàjà rí tó ṣe wà yẹn tó gba àwọn pópó.
No, 42, 436. Like this, 436, Abby. What's our y square? Y square, 68 square, 462. 71 square,
5041. 5041. 6084. 084.
83 square,
6889.
6. Life is sweet. Life is sweet when you have a good instrument. So I'm just going through this question now because some of us cannot.
92 square. Ẹfẹjọlẹ. 8464.
Carlos Kefejole, who is that person? Who is that person that said Kefejole? Everybody check.
8836.
The person is out of. I will remove the person from this call.
9409.
You are proud.
I will use the power. I will use the power. I will use the power of admin. That I'm an admin. I will remove the person.
You are proud.
10,201.
Add the spelling. If you are the one typing, you will know say it is. You will know that it's stressful. If you are the one typing, because maybe I've used something. See, I've got my answer now. I have to go through this stress because of some of the
Oh my God.
Azim, can your calculator solve multiple regression? Now, I have gone to pick my calculator, what is it called? The instruction. I'm even seeing multiple regression.
I don't. If your calculator cannot solve simple regression, how do you want me to have calculator to solve multiple?
It can solve both. Only one what you mean. Mo think instruction there. Potential call.
Refer to user manual.
I have to now. I have to go and pick the user manual.
May you not express a challenge that will make you to go back and look for your TV manual. Say amen.
I don't travel visit.
What you got your love?
How to operate the remote.
Na challenge dey cause am now. Oh yeah.
990.
Give me. You call it. Answer is what?
For X,
Oh yeah,
996.
996. Please, somebody should ask to confirm. Oh. Me, I got 1002.
It's 1002, easy.
Yeah, that's what I got. Oh yeah, this third one. Let's move on.
Ninety-four 999.
94.
999. I hope I'm correct.
You are
I
correct.
don't know yet. Let me
Then
check.
X square is 165024.
16. 16. Why am I even behave like a
165024.
farmer? I can move this into Excel and do it from Excel now. Why am I behaving like a farmer?
We're almost done now.
At least let me authenticate data now. You are hanging. Don't hang go.
You've gotten your authentication already, Kazim. Move forward.
The system don't hang because I copy from Word to Excel to a hang.
Now,
Just
Governor
hold
Kosa.
on. It's angle. Let me just hold on
Leave
for it
am.
to load.
Somebody wey I don report to village people. He's prouding for
System
me.
don't hang go.
Yes,
System
it will
don't
hang.
hang. It don't hang.
I have called my village uncle.
Once the system hang, end of lecture now. Or just hold on, it will come up. I try to copy from here to Excel directly and it's taking time. Oh, so I should have just okay, it's back. Show a copy. Okay, this one is 99, 94, 999, Abby. Is that correct? 94, 999. Abby. Then this one is 16
Yeah.
what? This one is 16 what?
5024.
Eh?
16
16
5024.
fives. It can't be now. It can't be 16. How is this 165024 now? It's not possible.
Okay, try it. Check.
It's correct.
165.
5024.
Oh, sorry. 165024. Sorry. Then this one is 74589.
So 94
Correct.
589.
Correct.
But
Yeah,
okay,
74589.
now, so what does the man want us to do now? Let's check. What does he want us to do? This is the table. The man said derive beta 1, beta 2, r square. At least let me do the one me I know. You guys will tell me the formula for the remainder. I know beta 1, beta 2, r square. So Ima, Kayode, for me, all of you be on standby. Oh. So let's do beta 2 first. Let me let them on the one I know first. Beta 2 is what? Oh? This is beta 2. So, or if you can check the formula from ChatGPT, sha. So we have n is 10. 10 summation xy. Where is our xy? Xy is 94, 999. So put it there. Okay. Minus what? Summation x, summation y. That's minus 855 times 1002. Like this. Okay. Then we now have n summation x square. What's my x square? This one. Minus summation x. 1002. Like this. So what's the answer? So ultimately equal. Your beta 2 should equal to I've deleted my answer, Sha. Mogbe. Ima, do you still have the answer? I've deleted it too.
Touch you.
I,
Lesson of life. I don't mock people.
wait. I will undo. No, I will undo everything. I will undo it back. Like what you undo it. No, I have undo it. I have undo it. No, the person that is sorry, who is the person that is laughing now? Okay. That's like that's how witchcraft used to laugh. XY 94 999. You see? Can you hear that? Summation X 1002 855. Mobile 855 times 100. I have to undo it again to show you that this is technology, witchcraft knowledge technology. N summation X squared. N summation 165 024 minus minus summation X. That's 1002 square. So all T being equal, your answer should be this. Can you confirm if it is correct? This should be our answer if L T being equal. Can somebody check fast?
It's correct. Correct.
Hello, who said? So the person that said is correct. I pray that may you ever use your money to buy something that is not worth it. Fake. Say amen. May
Amen.
everything you buy be authentic like my own.
Let's continue.
Asim, if you must know,
This is
I just saw my instruction manual now. My calculator can do simple, multiple, and power regression. And I'm going to study the theory tonight because of you. You will see.
Shalaye too much, boy. Shalaye too much. Rest. You go explain tire. Baba me.
Oh yeah, they say you go explain tire. But I never been in Israel, but people will tell me I will explain tire. Do you know the meaning of that?
Amen. No.
Mo ti bá ti pèsè onítọ̀ òun yẹn. Ìwọ́n máa padà pé kí n kọ́ òun.
Beta 1. Oh yeah, let's do beta 1. Let's do beta 1. So beta 1 is y bar. What's our y bar? Our y is what? Y is 855 divided by 10. That's 85.5. 85.5 minus beta 2, 0.1443 into what is x bar? Our x is 1002 divided by 10. That's 100.2. So all it being equal, this should give us 71 point. This should give us this. Is that correct? Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So that is it. So the man said calculate. He said we have done beta 2 r square. So let's do r square too. R square. R square. R raised to power 2. So what's going to be our r square? Our r square is equal to, where is the formula of? So you see this one? No. Our r square is just this now. Sorry, it's just this one without the root. So what is the summation xy alone? What is summation xy alone? So summation xy is what? Sorry, I'm looking for the formula. Summation xy is what? 94,999. 94,999. Okay. Then you divide this one by what is summation x? X square. X square is this one. Summation x square, this one, multiplied by summation y square, which is 74,589. So your answer should be this. Your answer should be this. Can we check? No, summation xy. Sorry, summation xy. It will be square. Hello, are you guys still there? This will be square.
Yes, we are here.
Okay. So what do we have? I got 0 points.
I'm getting 0.7332. I don't know, but maybe I don't know how to press this calculator.
May God not shame us in front of our enemy. That's the same thing that I got. So.
Check the denominator on the formula. I think that's where we are missing it.
Summation x square. This is my 165,024. Summation y square 74. Ima, come on. May God not shame us in front of our enemy.
What is that?
A wonderful calculator.
R square is not correct.
The R square
What's
here.
that rule?
What we got here, we did not square it.
I was supposed to square it.
That one that we got was just R, was the correlation coefficient.
No, I don't square it now. It's 9.7. If I square 0.9517.
Is 0.9057.
Anyway. Yeah, so guys, I think something is this our formula is I don't know.
Yeah, I've started to explain.
I think it's our formula for R square.
Your calculator gave us no rubbish.
Yeah, this is the formula for R square now. It's in the maths book. It's in the math. Just hold on. Let me open the maths book before enemy will start talking now, or they're not supposed to say. Let me check. Is in this book. We have R square in this book. Who is that person doing a jassa from the background there? Taleni, you know.
Kazim.
Yes. I'm checking.
Okay,
I think my R
this?
square is. Sorry, 1 minute. I'm flipping through this. Just hold on. Let me quickly flip through this book. The man wrote the formula there now for us. Just a moment.
His own R square is ESS over TSS.
Hmm?
Okay, we can use the one that we see here. It's ESS over TSS.
Casey, ṣé control iṣẹ́ lórí PDF ni?
I'm coming. Now see the
Wetin be this?
So
summation y square.
Let's get that
Casey.
R square formula very well. Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I have from my textbook.
Well,
are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
So I have summation small x y all squared, which is summation x minus the mean of x, close bracket, then times y minus the mean of y over summation x small, that is small x, x minus the mean of x times summation y minus the mean of y squared.
Okay, that is what you use for your own R square, abi?
Yes.
But where did I get it R square as coefficient of determination? It's in demands. This formula we use is from this book. We never manufactured this formula. So I want us to be sure so that we know what we are using. Oh. Sorry, 1 minute. So let me now I'm in a hurry to get it. This is R. So summation x minus mean divided by this square. Okay, this is the one you are talking about, right? So this one's now, for us to get the square, we will now square this.
We now square it.
We will
Yes.
just square it. What be that to Taleni? Ta ló sọ̀rọ̀? Okay, so okay, let me just, because of time, we can still do more research on R squared. Let me go with this formula, Abi. Summation, this one, Abi. Hello?
Hello, I can hear
X.
you. Yes.
Is it this one you are referring to? X minus X bar, Y minus Y bar.
Yes.
If we do this, we'll take time. Oh.
Yes.
I think we have
so you have to do
a
x minus
simple
x
formula.
y minus y.
Okay, give us the simple formula. Give us.
I think it's summation into brackets y cap minus y bar all squared over summation y minus y bar all squared. That's ESS over TSS.
What about
yes,
X?
it's
You are
correct.
not using X in your own.
No. It's out square. What is out square?
Like I should buy. I'm confused.
Kazim, wait.
Yes, please.
Let me tell you. So there's a way that we can do R squared, but it's a bit long if we are using this our own approach. We'll do n summation xy minus summation x summation y divided by n summation x squared minus into bracket summation x squared multiplied by n summation y squared minus into brackets y squared. So it means that our B formula will just introduce y as we'll multiply y with what the x is, then root the denominator only. That's how you really do Pearson correlation coefficient. Then the square of that Pearson correlation coefficient is R squared.
I'm sorry to interject you guys. Wait, I'm sorry to interject you. Like, there's a simple formula in the notes, which is ESS over TSS. And it is summation, which is summation into brackets y cap minus y bar, close bracket square, over summation y minus y bar, close bracket square.
Yeah, that one is easier.
Yeah, that would be more simpler. That would be more easier.
For us to do that one, we need to also answer the question of proving assumption 2. That's that y minus y cap is 0. So that we can use our y cap answer to calculate. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, we don't have y minus y cap. What we have is y cap minus y.
Yes, y cap minus y. Yes. But for us to
so you
calculate
have to get y cap for each of them.
Each of them. That one is another long try.
Casey.
Okay.
I think
yes, I'm
it's
with you.
actually very simple.
The first one we solved that we confirmed to Emmanuel's calculation, was it not the same thing? So I think we should look at Yes, now we should look at what we did for y square because that's the only different thing here. The computation we did for y square. That might be where the problem is. Because we confirmed that first one to this Emmanuel's calculator's formula and
okay, you mean this y square that we did, Abi?
Yes. We should just look at it
See now.
that
Okay,
might
let's
be
do it again. Y squared 68 square. You can see that we're going through all this issue now because some of us are using original this thing. We've confirmed the answer. So everybody is trying to work towards my answer. You see?
What if you are wrong while you are pressing your calculator or your calculator does not have the capacity to solve this type of question?
Okay.
No.
I'm checking Y square again. No comment, no
Like
comment, no
class
comment. I'm
governor's
checking it
calculator.
again. Yeah, everybody know that his own is fake now, so don't even compare that one. Don't even mention that one when my own is there. 83 square, 6889, 92 square, 8464, 94 square, 8836, 97 square, 9409, 100 square, 10,000, 101 square. This is correct, sir. Y square is correct. Y square is
Kazim,
correct. Yes.
Kazim. Okay, so this
Yes.
is my own observation. In the formula,
Mm.
we are seeing summation small letter x and y. Now, small letter x is capital letter x minus the mean of x. This one, the one we are using, is capital letter x. That's the main observation. We have to calculate for small letter x, which is x minus the mean of x. That's my own observation.
Okay. Hello, guys. If you guys will permit me, can we just probably stop here tonight? Let's pick it from our square next class. We will have done our homework very well before we come back. So that it's better not to do rubbish. Let's study this thing out square. We can continue from R square. We've done the main work, which
At
is
least,
getting this X.
yes. We
Hello.
too, we will have looked for our calculator. Our calculator can solve it.
If you have a calculator, you will have gotten original one. Don't worry, I will snap this one to us so that we can get it before that. The next class will be on Wednesday. We'll run econometric on Wednesday again. Tomorrow is economics. So on Wednesday, I will just quickly take over here. Maybe within 30 minutes, I'll be done. R square, SC, I will absorb everything before next class. So we'll just run through them. Okay, look at number C. I believe everybody should be able to solve number C, Abby. Predict the value of GDP for the next year if something is 350. Can we take this one before we go? C. Let's take C part. So this R square, I will delete what we have done here because it is not matching with my authentic calculator figure. This is the correct answer for R square. I mean, this is the correct answer. So what we got is not matching. We must get the right formula.
Calculator figure. What I see.
Yeah, that is what everybody. If not for the calculator, we'll have moved on since now. Not that we're doing rubbish. So it's better to get the right tools. So now let's quickly predict the GDP. Let's predict. Then we'll stop here. We have not formed our equation, Abby. Let's form our equation, Abby. Let's form our equation. What's going to be our equation? Though they did ask us to form it. So I want to take the C part now. C part, C part. So my y is equal to A. Beta 1 is what? 71 point this, Abby. 71 plus beta 2 is what? 0 point x. This is beta 2x, right? So they now say that if your income is 350, what is the GDP? So just change this one to 350. 350. So what's the answer? Let's do it. So our y cap is what? 71.037. 71.037 plus 0.1443 times 350. The answer is 121. So our y cap is what? 121.542. So this is the answer for. So we have done C. So when we meet on Wednesday, by the grace of God, we will do the R square, SC, standard error B1, standard error B2, and error and variance of U. Variance of U. I think we should be able to do the variance of U. Variance of U is just for us to prove that y minus y by 0, Abi. Okay, we can do that on Wednesday too.
Yes.
So where be Abi?
Kazim,
This variance of
my calculator
yeah.
figure. R square is so R itself is 0.9517. By the time you
That's
square
what I
that
got now.
0.9517, you will get 0.9058. I don't think that's the figure
It's
that you need.
9.9756 now. If you square,
No, square 0.95
zero,
square, not root, square.
no, 9057, Abi. It's still not the same thing
Yes.
as what we
No,
got, bro. Is it not the same thing as what we got? So what we got was 0.733. That means the formula is something fundamentally wrong with the formula. So let me continue from what I'm saying. So I'm saying that this
first get this.
zero square,
Okay.
this variance of U should be 0, Abi. That's what for us to prove. Why is that correct? Y minus y mean of y. That's what we want to y minus y cap, right? That is this U square. I mean variance of U that they mentioned there, Abi. That should be y minus y estimate of y cap. So we can do this one too on Wednesday. We'll do standard error B1, standard error B2, and this one on Wednesday. So I should be able to finish this in 30 minutes if I have all the formula ready. Then we can move on to other aspects. Kayode can now take over. Maybe I'll just steal 30 minutes from his time to complete this. Then we'll move on. Okay. So I think that should be all for tonight. Let me stop recording. Then if there are other questions, I think we've done like 3 hours today since 5 p.m. So let's stop here.
Thank you, Casey. You have done well. We are sincerely grateful.
Yeah.
Though you were proud at some point, but we'll